Congratulations, Mitch. How does it feel to be a Port Adelaide player?
Yeah, it's amazing. I guess I really haven't had time to even dream about this being a possibility. Like it's all pretty new to me, and just loving every second of training here, and I just can't wait to get to properly crack in now. That's for sure.
How did the train-on spot come to be? How did you sort of come to the decision to make the trip over there?
Yeah, so it came all pretty late with no real talk to Port during the year or anything. There's little whispers through the club, and then called me after the rookie draft and said before the rookie draft you get through, we'd love to have you over. And it was obviously a big shock. Like I was a bit injured during the year, and was in rehab for the first couple of months over here. So it was an awesome call. I'll never forget that, and was just keen to get over and loved every second of it so far.
So was it Josh that called you?
No, Cripper and Jeff. So that was awesome.
Was there any reservations about moving state to have a crack, or do you just do whatever you can?
Nah, none at all. I recently just moved up to Perth, so I was only just getting settled up there, but loving it. It was never a worry for me, whatever to, sort of get this opportunity I was going to take. So,
was there a point during the process of the train-on period where you thought, all right, I found a pretty good chance here? Was it right up until you got told that you were a Port Adelaide player?
Yeah, I like not to think too far forward. Like I was just taking it day by day and let the result happen itself. So I never was really too confident. But yeah, finding out was absolutely awesome. So.
How did you find out and when?
Yeah, so I think it was meant to be during the review, but Paul Stewart sort of ruined that and made us sign a little contract beforehand that me and Balin had to keep quiet for a few hours. So it was just us that knew, and we were looking at each other, smile and try not to give it away. So it was pretty funny, but yeah, it was awesome.
What was your reaction at the time?
Yeah, I was Paul just sort of said, "Oh, come see me," and walked in his room and he goes, "Congratulations," and I was like, "For what?" And he said, "You're a Port player," and yeah, it was just awesome. Like I said, I feel like I haven't had time to dream about it. AFL footy wasn't always, really an option for me. I only started really taking it serious a couple of years ago, so being here is awesome.
So would you say making this level is like the dream, like the pinnacle of what you thought you could achieve?
Oh, for sure. Like a couple of years ago, I would say that I was hoping to play Waffle League footy, and now I'm here, which is crazy.
So what changed? How did you go from that being your goal to this suddenly being a potential for you?
Yeah, well, I think when I was a bit younger, I played cricket a bit more and was a bit more serious about that. And then I was a bit of a late bloomer, and then just started taking footy in my stride. Quit cricket to do it full time and start playing waffle footy. That was in my draft year, and I was obviously a fair way off at that point. And just feel like each step I've taken, I've got to level quite quickly, and I've sort of amazed myself in that regard.
What about your strengths, mate? What do you see as some of the reasons why they might have chosen you?
Yeah, I think my speed, my power, my physicality. I can probably play a bit taller, a bit smaller. All those sort of things. It's new to sort of use those weapons, but that's what I'll take into this year, and pretty keen to crack in and take as much from the older boys as I can.
Do you feel like
goal all along is just to see how far I can take myself.
has it been that discussion with Josh yet about there potentially is an opportunity for you to come in at some point this year?
Yeah, not necessarily yet, but yeah, that may come soon. I guess we'll see. Yeah.
What's the anxiety levels like when you're sort of coming in every day? You've got four other blokes trying to compete with you as well, and if you're moving over here, you're probably not getting paid. Like, what's that sort of day to day? What's the day to day life of a trialist like?
Yeah, like I I had a pretty good outlook on it all. Like, I was so surprised by the opportunity in the first place that I was just so grateful to be here. And like us, all the boys that have trialled, we all got along really well, so I think that helped. Like, we all just want to get better and see what can happen, and there was no, no bad blood between us all, Steve-O and Bob and the rest of them. So yeah, it was awesome. The boys been great, real welcoming, makes it a lot easier for us. So.
Was it intimidating having the other forward in the group being a former Rising Star winner, and you would have watched it for a number of years? Yeah,
a little bit. Like, coming in, I haven't even been close to playing an AFL game, let alone 120 odd. But yeah, he was so good. He got around me real early and definitely helped me get this opportunity, I think.
When he got cut on the weekend, did you think maybe this is a window for me?
Yeah, potentially. It was a bit of a surprise, honestly. I think because of his status, like, it was definitely surprising to hear the news, but I thought it may open an opportunity for me, and it ended up did, so I can't complain.
Who were the first people you called when you found out?
Yeah, so I had to wait a while. It was probably 2 hours after the news sort of got spread out on social media. I rang my dad straight away, and then my mum. They were just ecstatic. They were probably waiting on a phone call for a little bit, so I felt a little bad, but they couldn't. They're even more surprised and can't believe it, like me. So.
And just cricket, what level did you get to with that, and what were you at a bowler?
Yeah, I was opening batter. Played first grade Premier Cricket back home at like 17. Was in the process of getting selected in the WA 18s, but quit to pursue waffle footy because I couldn't really do both. Just lost the love for it, and footy was what I was enjoying at the time. So I just went all to it, bang, straight up to East Freo, travel, 4 hours. 8 hours a week up there each training session, and just trying to get the most out of myself. So yeah, I'm glad I did it in the end.
So you'd only just moved Freo away, so you're going Pinjarra for a couple of years?
Yeah, did that for a year and a half, and then sort of gave myself the ultimatum that I can't really keep doing this. The travel was getting to me a bit because I would never miss a session. Wanted to go to every session, so I was lucky enough to move up with one of the boys, Zach Rankin, last year, and he was awesome for me. And I'm just so thankful that I moved up in the first place. So it's helped me grow as a person, that's for sure. And yeah, it made footy a lot easier, I think.
How rewarding is like days like today then? Like, put all those hours in on the track, but on the road as well. And,
yeah.
How rewarding that it's paid off.
Yeah, so just awesome. Like, it's like words can't even describe. Like, it probably fully hasn't kicked in yet. I guess this press conference probably the first to tick off. But it's so rewarding, and I'm so thankful that I kept going and going until I got this opportunity.
Are you going to live a bit closer to the club this time?
Yeah, I hope so.
Just a word on Balin as well, to actually come in with someone else that you have been going through the grind with, and what's it been like sort of training with him?
Yeah, awesome. I remember day one when we were sort of standing around in the physio room, not really knowing what to do and not talking to anyone else but ourselves, and we've got along really well from the start, so it's been awesome. And I wish him the best for what he can do, and hopefully we can both succeed. So excited for the future, that's for sure.